Rich wife kicked her husband out for being poor. Years later, he bought her father's company. She didn't cry when she locked the gate on him, but he stood there, still holding the flowers he couldn't afford. Not begging, just breathing, like a man burying his love without a funeral. Chinedu folded the paper again. Another rejected loan. His shirt clung to his back with sweat, his hands trembling slightly as he adjusted the faded cuffs. He smiled at the receptionist, but inside he whispered, "Maybe tomorrow." A boy spilled Gary on the roadside. People walked past. Chinedu bent, helped gather it, gave him a clean handkerchief. The mother bowed low. Chinedu nodded quietly. He'd been that hungry too. It wasn't much, but it was human. Amaka leaned on the balcony of her father's office, arms crossed. She hadn't recognized the man below yet, her ex-husband. Something in how he bent for that child scratched at her memory. Pride masked it, but guilt whispered. That night, Chinedu fixed his sandals with thread and thought of the gate. The silence, her perfume. He wasn't angry anymore, but he hadn't forgotten either. Some echoes never leave. 3 days later, he received a letter. Come pitch. New investors in town. Uche and Sons Group. He blinked. His heart kicked once. Was this a prank? Still, he walked to the meeting. Marble floors, air that smelled like polished wood and untouched money. Chinedu paused before the glass door, took one long breath, then walked in. Amaka sat inside, eyes wide. She stood up too fast. He didn't flinch. Mr. Uche, Amaka's father, narrowed his eyes. He recognized Chinedu. Still poor, still chasing dreams? He smiled thinly, offered coffee, but something in his voice was cold. War had started, disguised as civility. On the day of signing, the documents vanished. Accusations flew. Amaka said nothing until Chinedu walked out, silent. His eyes weren't angry, just tired. And hers? Suddenly afraid. Her father had lied. To her. To everyone. The board traced the sabotage. Mr. Uche's assistant confessed. Chinedu was reinstated. This time, Amaka stopped him in the hallway. I was wrong. He nodded, but didn't stop walking. Some closures don't need doors. Chinedu launched a school for young entrepreneurs. One class at a time. One table at a time. He never bragged. But one evening, he saw her again, apologizing with her eyes. That was enough. Never look down on a man, because he's building from nothing. Love isn't status, it's timing. If this moved you, comment below. And always be kind before it's too late.